Hola! I'm Lisa Ann McCall, physical therapist, posture princess, lover of movement. Did you know if we relax your neck, your whole body will relax? Maybe that's because most people don't even know they have a tight neck. I don't know. But here's the deal. I want to show you the relationship between different parts of your body and how relaxation is such a key factor in moving well, or I could say moving without pain, moving with strength and ease, moving balanced. I don't see any of these things as separate. I don't think of me teaching you to stretch or to be stronger or to heal an injury. I think of it as not separate, but all of those things are connected. Okay, so today we're going to talk about sitting reclined in a chair or sitting reclined on a couch. And I call it Recline is Divine in my book. And so the book is McCall Body Balance Method, Simple Concepts for Ageless Movement, that I published about 25 years ago. Okay, so today when we sit in the chair, I'm going to set it up for you to show you how. Then I'm going to show you how I go into relaxation for the neck. And then I'm going to do it again on the couch because I think the couch is more realistic. But here in the chair, it's easier for you to see the basic principles. Please get a chair if you can and do this with me. Now, it's ideal if you can get a lower back chair, but if you get a office chair, you just need to be able to lean back in it comfortably. So sometimes I tell people just get a pillow and put the pillow back there. So here we go. So here's just a standard chair, and the reason I use this is because I use this in my office a lot, and so it's not my office chair, but it's easier for you to see what I'm going to do. I put a pillow here because I don't want to lean back on the hardwood. It's for me just more comfortable to really relax back with this. So this seat is flat. Sometimes I teach y'all to put a wedge in your chair. I teach you to put a wedge when you are going to sit up and you're working forward. A wedge lifts my bottom, allows me to have the mechanics of working forward. If I'm leaning back, I'm not going to have a wedge. Flat. So this could also be like a car seat. Okay. So I stand in front of the chair like I always do. I put my fingers on my spine. I find the natural arch in my spine. I relax my belly. I begin to turn my upper thighs out. And I take my tush back. Now, I'm keeping my spine super straight so my body looks like an L and not a C. It would be a C. This is an L. And I really take my butt up high. Stretch my hamstrings, strengthen my glutes, and have a seat. So you don't have to do that every time the rest of your life, but do it now so you can get the benefits of your back getting stronger and your hamstrings stretched. Now, I'm going to scoot back. I just put the pillow there to make the chair smaller. So now I'm going to push down on the chair. It's like I could push here, I could push here, I could push on the pillow, but I'm going to push on the chair. I'm going to push down and lift my shoulders up like I'm hunching forward a little. So I push down and then I recline my back. I lift my back and then I let my back just slide down, and it's like the chair holds it. Now I've shown this on the couch before on a YouTube video, so you can go look at other times that I've shown this. Okay? Now, here comes the neck part. Well, actually, before I go there, I let go. I let go here. I let go here. I let go. Nothing needs to hold me. I do not hold anything. I don't mean nothing. Nothing needs to hold me in my body. The thing that is holding me is the chair. So yes, the chair is holding me. I do not hold me. Most people hold tension in their hip. We'll get over that. We'll talk about that later. So I kick my legs out. I let my legs go. I take a breath. Let my belly and chest go. Everything releases. The spine is being supported by the chair in a long, lengthened position. Okay, now, here's the neck part. I take my hands, I clasp them together, and I put them at the base of my head. Now, I'm going to do this around my hair. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to create a cradle with my hands for my head. Close my eyes, and I'm going to just breathe in. And when I exhale, I let the weight of my weight of the head, fall into my hands. Now you can't see this because I'm not doing this. This is a movement. This is not a movement. This is transfer of weight. So my arms should feel like they are working and my head is letting go. Inhale, exhale, let go. If you do this for about 20, 30 seconds and then you come out of it, you begin to feel, oh, okay, my body just let go and my neck is, maybe more freed up. I'm going to obviously bring my face forward. I'm not going to hold my head here. This is very similar to sitting in a car. If I'm sitting in a car, I'm leaning back, or the seat is up, but I'm still leaning back, and I'm driving along. Okay, and the head is designed to rest, but it doesn't rest on the headrest. Lots of reasons why, but we can talk about that at another time. But I need to know how to rest my head. Most people cannot rest their head because their head is stuck. And I remember trying to learn how to rest my head on a headrest. That was profound. So on a headrest, if you put your head there, it's usually you're pressing your head down, back. So think of it as you are making a headrest. These are my headrests right here. Inhale, exhale, let go. Okay? Then I let go and everything releases. To some degree, there's a release. Now, this is when you know that you have let go, is how you get out of the chair. So here is really where the McCall method so illustrates how structure governs function, which I will get into in just a moment, the explanation. But my structure is, I'm going to be thinking about what part of my structure do I want to move to get out of the chair. Most people, most of us, start with our head. I'm going to put my hands here, and I'm going to start with my center, and that's my spine. And I come forward, so I hinge. I'm literally hinging forward. It's really deep in the hips that I'm hinging. Do I want my head structure to pull me forward? Or do I want my spine and hips? Of course the muscles are working, but you have to think about what the muscles are attached to. And then I can come out of the chair. And that relieves the neck a lot. So I'm going to show you one more time over on the couch. More realistic for you is doing it on some place that you will be more apt to do it. Got a pillow there. I make my couch smaller. Place my hands on my back. I sit down. I scoot back. Like I said, I put this on my YouTube channel. I have a bunch. I pull that pillow down, pull it down or push it down, and I lean back. And here I am. Now, I recommend people putting their feet up on something if they like. It's really up to you whether you want to do that or not, but it really tends to help you when you're sitting. It tends to help push you back, and it feels really good. Doesn't have to be high. It can be low. I don't care. It can be out. It's up to you. But what I can do, for me, I like it out a little. I just put my feet down low. I put my hands behind my head again. I'm sitting upright. I'm relaxing back. I let go. Inhale and exhale, I let go. And then I let go. Now, it feels a bit sloppy. You can cross a leg like this. You can put your feet up like this. You can even cross an ankle. But basically, you're letting all of the front of your body relax. You're being supported by the back of your body. Yeah, by the back of your body in the chair. So there's no holding. And this actually can cause the neck to become more freed up. Because most postures, all human movement is posture. It just depends on where you are. Most postures, there's a tension holding somewhere, usually here, usually here, usually here. So most people hold tension here, here, and the neck. And a lot of people have been taught to hold it in your abdominal area because of the latest kind of ideas with strengthening the body. But just remember this, that tension should come and go, you know. I pick up my phone and takes my muscles work, but then they release, you know. I don't hold my hand tight all day. I hold my hand tight and I release. Movement is a constant contraction and release. Or you're not even working as hard if you're more balanced with your structure. So structure governs function. What do I mean? Well, okay, so let's take the central nervous system. That is your nervous system, controls your body. I mean, it's a part, your brain and spinal cord are a part of what makes your heartbeat and your digestion work and your body to be able to move. And, you know, you got all these things going. You can breathe. All these things are a relationship between something governing it, and it's your central nervous system, as well as your thoughts and your mind participate with that, and that will make an impact. But let's just say the central nervous system is governing my body. It governs the ability to be alive, okay, through all these systems and a wide variety of other systems that we didn't even bring up, okay? So when I say structure governs function, function being my ability to move and do things with purpose. I think function really is a good word for what am I doing? What am I accomplishing? I mean, not what am I accomplishing. You know, the function of something is how it works and how I'm doing. So I pick up a pillow, put it down. A purposeful movement is a functional movement, okay? So my structure governs my ability to move, or structure governs my movement. Today, we don't think about the structure enough. I think if you do and you relax your muscles, you will find a whole new world, a whole new language, something that is just like, oh my gosh, look, it's here. I can move with freedom, and I can heal if I combine my idea of movement with relaxation and trust that the structure knows what it's doing because it's governed by the central nervous system. So central nervous system and structure are the two things that I think are, if you want to think about something, I don't think you need to think about it. I don't think you need to know all this. I think you could move beautifully and not know any of this. But we are knowledge-based people. We like to know, why am I doing this? What's doing this? Your central nervous system tells your body how to move, tells your muscles what to do. Your muscles follow your bones. So instead of believing me, play with this, experience this. Get up and down, hinge, move, relax, hinge, move, focus on your structure, and see if you don't have a different experience that you like. there you go. There's 15 minutes of your precious time. Questions?
Okay, I'm going to take the latest question first because it deals with what you just talked about. This is from Barry in San Jose. He says, I think muscles govern where I place my bones.
Okay, so we could get into a whole conversation about this, but it's not necessary. I'm not really trying to put you off because I really care more about your experience. So if you feel that way, just remember your muscles are sitting here and they do not move unless I move my bones, unless the central nervous system tells them to move. They're very flaccid. They just lie there. They just quiet. And then the muscles are going to activate when I decide to move my bones. Think about when you play tennis or something. You're not thinking about, oh, bicep, tricep, okay, lats, oh, abdominals, oh, quadratus lumborum, you don't think that way. You can think arm up, arm back, wrist kind of, you kind of can think, where is my hand? Oh, my wrist should be here. My elbow should be here. My elbow. Elbow. I don't think tricep, bicep. But if you like thinking about muscles, and that works better for you, groovy, great, do it. It really doesn't matter to me. What matters that you do this, experience this, see what you think when you relax and move. And if it just doesn't make sense to say structure governs function, then just blow it off. Just blow it off and go. But I don't care you believing me. I care that you practice this, experience this, so that you can find out that it's very, very comfortable and powerful to just do daily movements well. They're a very powerful foundation. And without a foundation in anything, basketball, kung fu, language, we have just gotten so far away from foundation to things and trying to find quick fixes. I'm a foundation lady. I build you a foundation of human movement to heal, to thrive, to have more choices. That's what I care about. So if that makes sense to think muscles, fine. But please go and play with this. You will, of course, feel your muscles working when you do move. Some people do. I don't feel that much anymore, but I know they are. Good.
The next question comes from Jenny in Alaska. She says, my hands keep sliding apart after I clasp them. Do you have any tips?
No, not really, other than just grab them. Or, oh, yes, I do. Jenny, go like this. Put one hand here and one hand here. You could put one hand on top of, on top meaning like this. I actually used to teach it that way. I used to teach it when I did one hand like that and one like, because then you can find which hand you like on top. I like my left. And then they don't have to clasp together. You can have weight going into both hands. It's nice.
Bill in Flagstaff says, my head and neck are stuck forward. What do I do?
It doesn't matter. Almost everyone has a stuck forward neck in Western societies if you've been in front of a computer. Let's just say you're stuck. Can you get over here? Can you set that down? Let me show them with you.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you with my husband. He has a little bit of obvious forward head. I have some forward head, but his is more obvious. Okay, come here. Okay, so he's going to pick up and kind of lean back. Okay, so he's leaning back. He has a little bit of a forward head right in here. Make sure we're there. Yeah, now place your hands behind your head. Now, his chin is down a little. Yeah, so what he's going to do is just focus on closing his eyes. Inhale, exhale. Let his chest fall towards the chair. Let his head fall into his hands. He can put his elbows in a little or out a little just so they're comfortable. So for him, this is a very comfortable position. You don't have to press out or in. I'm going to place my hands here with him so that he can just play like, you can do this with someone, play like I'm holding you. For some reason, it's a great trick. The body goes, oh, okay, I'll let go. Somebody else is holding me. Do you feel your hands working?
Oh, yeah.
So he feels the work. That's all that matters. That means his head is releasing. Now he can bring his hands down and he can let his head come back to a natural position with his chin down a little. And now he is released in here. You don't have to notice it as much as he does. That's what is key, is if it relaxes in here, it will begin to let go in here. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so this tension slowly lets go when this part of the body more and more knows that it can hold you up, and then he can freely look down, look forward, do whatever he wants. Okay? Thank you, dear. And he hinges from his hips, and he comes out of the chair. So you may be stuck like this, and you may try to put your hands back there and nothing happens. It takes a little time. It took a long time for me. Now, I was 30 years younger. I had so much tension in my neck that I had to just keep doing it till I could slowly feel my head release and put weight in my hands. Cool.
This is from Charlotte in Indiana. She says, I'm short, and it's hard for me to get my shoulder blades over the back of my chair.
Okay, so basically what you have to do is create a smaller chair. And you know what? It can be too tall of a chair, it's true. So you might be a couch person. Couches are better because, I'm going to go to the couch, John. Here's what I say. Why the couch is better is because you can, the light in there is bothering me. You can make this as small as you want. I'm putting 2 pillows here because if I'm a little bitty person, maybe that's what I need. If it's a big couch. And I go over and I sit down and I scoot back, then you don't have to worry about the chair and all that. You just take a pillow and you scrunch it down and you hook. Sometimes it's best to learn on a couch because there are no edges that you have to get over and stuff. So if you're little, and if you're small, you basically really do need to have something in front of you for your feet. Okay? So you're going to need a little bit of a table or something because people who are shorter or smaller have a tendency to have to hold tension in their legs because their feet don't hit the ground. So you can put your feet up on a coffee table, and then you can be happy. So you don't have to use the chair because chairs are hard for smaller people and bigger people. That's the way it is.
Tom in Page, Arizona says, you say let go in different places. If I let go, I feel like I'm going to slide out of my chair. Maybe
Okay.
I'm just too tense for this.
No, it's the kind of chair you have. It's the kind of chair you have. Often it's the chair at first. Okay, so let me explain this. In the early times when I did this, if I had a leather chair, I always felt like I was going to slide because I just couldn't. My posture was not stable enough, meaning I wasn't more centered to where I could hold myself. So I am again going to talk to you about trying to use the couch or use a chair that has material. Some chairs have material that your clothes will stick to. The couch is good because most couches sink too much and they kind of hold you. So if you put a pillow in the couch area, and you got to bend deep. If you're just kind of trying to do this and this, you're just going to slide out. Sliding out has some to do with getting that butt back okay? You get that butt back, okay? Get off of your pockets and push that pillow down and hang out so that you have more body in the couch or chair. But if it's a slick material, you'll probably slide in the beginning. So again, put your feet up, do that. That's just a material thing, usually. Yeah.
Let's see here. If I'm in the right, this is from Charlene in Aurora, Illinois. If I'm in the right position, if I look up when I'm relaxing my neck, should I be looking at the ceiling?
No. Mm-mm. So here I am in the chair, leaning back. I'll do it here again. I go over, I scoot back. I'm going to use the chair for just illustration. I think the couch actually works better for most people. I place my hand here. This is my alignment right here, okay? If I relax, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. It's weird. I'm just going to do like a headrest in the car. I'm in the car. I can't look up or look out in front. So I let go. This is how your body's not used to letting go. It's not used to letting go that way. Everybody can lift their face up because people write their bodies by their face. Don't do that. Get to know where the back of your body is. I relax my head into my hands. I inhale and exhale 2 or 3 times. Every exhale is a release of holding my neck or my body. I like to kick my legs out. I just keep letting go. I have to think about leg bones letting go, spine and chest letting go, head letting go. I like to think of the skeletal structure letting go. But even though I'm letting go and you can't see it, I'm not moving my head up and down. I'm just letting it fall into my hands.
This is going to be the last question. If my arms start getting tired, is that a sign I should stop?
Well, it's a sign you're doing it right. Yeah, you can hold it as long as you like. If your arms are tiring, bring them down. And the last piece I want to talk about is, that was good. It means your arms are working. That's very good. Plus you're stretching a little here. So when I'm done, I've been doing it, and I'm done. Now, there's a tendency to not know what to do with your head. You just look wherever you want to look. You look ahead. Don't worry about, because there's a lot of details with the upper spine and the neck. If I'm here, and I've done this for a while, and I let go, just bring your eyes to the horizontal plane. Bring them where you want them to be, where you want them to be. Because it's going to be a little different. Most people are holding their head like this and have to bring their face down to be on the horizontal plane with their eyes. Okay? You're walking around the house. Maybe I have my glasses on. You know, you've got to bring your head down. In this situation, I'm doing something different. My face may be down a little. I'm relaxing back. I let go. I bring my eyes up to the horizontal plane. Okay? Practice this so that you can know if you have any questions about it once you're doing it. I love questions. So you can email me. Go to my website, McCallMethod.com. Next week, I will start a little earlier. It'll be 9:30 Pacific time. But I want you there to tell me, and you can email me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like, because these are powerful movements. Your everyday life movements are literally healing movements. So, like, share, and what else do you do? Subscribe. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, baby.